We are moving on to the next project. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this one. Ruby by Jennie. I feel like, I think I might have mentioned it in a previous live stream. I feel like I was like collecting the stones, the Infinity Stones, with the four girls of Blackpink. First we had Rosé back in November with her debut album. Then we had Jisoo's project that was released, I think, in February, her EP. Then we had Lisa's album last week. And this week we are getting Ruby by Jennie. It is a 15 track album. It has a couple of singles that I've heard so far. So I've reacted to Mantra, I've reacted to Love Hangover, and I've reacted to ExtraL with Doechii, Love Hangover with Dominic Fike. Mantra, still a song that I go back to. I love it. I love the production. I love the energy of it, especially. So it's been really, really cool. I was curious because I knew Blackpink, but I didn't know them like super, super well until I got around the time where the girls really started putting out solo projects. And so that being said, I wasn't like, in my mind, for some reason or another, and you're going to tell me that I was wrong. It's okay. I'll take it. Don't worry about it. But in my mind, Lisa was the main rapper of the group and not so much Jennie. But then I was told that Jennie has a very like prominent rapping presence on the tracks. So with Blackpink, I mean, specifically. And so I was told to expect a bit more rap than what I thought I would have expected. And we saw that with ExtraL. I like that. To my surprise, and I think that's on that video that I got a lot of comments about that topic. They were like, "No, she's one of the main rappers, so expect like quite a bit of rapping in the album." And then when I'm looking at the description of the album on YouTube Music, because that's the platform that I listen on, Ruby is a debut solo studio album by South Korean singer and rapper Jennie. So that makes a lot of sense. There's a couple of tracks with some features that I'm really curious to get about, notably the one with Dua Lipa, Handlebars. And then there's one with Childish Gambino and Kali Uchis, which I'm curious about. Yeah, I mean, we have 15 tracks. Let's have fun and dive into them. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I love the bass line. Okay, oh, we're getting a vibe. We're getting some energy here. We're setting the tone. I feel like I'm gonna fall in love with this album for sure. Ooh. Okay. Okay, before I jump into the next one, which is like Jennie, I just want to talk about it. I really like the length of it as an instrumental track for an intro. It's rare that we have this. This is getting me really hyped up for it. There's something that really just sets the mood. It's like that dancing ballerina in the music box. So we're really gonna have like I really like strong presence of like listen, this is my artistic interpretation of it, but she's going to break the mold of that perfect figurine dancing, right? There's something haunting about the music, which means that the perfection comes with like the bad side, which people don't see, right? You got to pay attention to the details to understand that what you see is not exactly what's the reality, like the complete picture of it. So there's something a little bit haunting in the production of it. And it lasted a while, which was great because it gave me enough time to really dive into it and kind of, I don't know, just get lost in it. That was pretty sick. And then the lyrics, it's like, run like this, run, I love you, run. So it's like we get this like need to escape a little bit. Anyway, okay, let's move on to the next track. I'm really gonna have a lot of fun with this project, I feel. Like Jennie.
Come on, it's gonna be fucking hard.
Whoa.
Special edition and your AI couldn't copy. I'm leaving clues in the fitting room and it's hot tea. No, I'm not thinking about no exes, no, they miss me. I got the whole room spinning like it's tipsy. Bars, take it to the chorus. Wanna rock with Jennie? Keep your hair done, nails done like Jennie. Else got him obsessed like Jennie. Like Jennie. I think I really like Jennie. Haters, they don't really like Jennie. Cause they can never ever be Jennie. But have you ever met Jennie? It's Jennie. But have you ever met?
Whoa.
But have you ever met? 얼마 줘도 못해 circus shit. 포징 한 번에 만들어 mosh pit. They can't deal with me cause I'm priceless. You're the 샐러드 속에 내 DNA. Yeah, out of my way. 바비가 트럭키가 되기 전에. Name stream blame tryna bust my bubble. 터뜨려봐 그럼 더 큰 노래서만 나는 거야 Jennie. Keep shading. 예술 작품에 paid away frame it. I've slayed it and I grade it. Yes I'm guilty 잘난 게 Jennie. Wanna rock with Jennie. Keep your hair done, nails done like Jennie. I was gonna obsess like Jennie. Like. I think I really like Jennie. Haters they don't really like Jennie. Cause they can never ever be Jennie. But have you ever met Jennie?
That's crazy.
That's Jennie. Like Jennie. Rock with Jennie. Keep your hair done, nails
Oh
done
my
like
god.
Jennie. I'm obsessed like. But have you ever met Jennie? But have you ever met Jennie? It's Jennie.
Okay, that is, I mean, I said we were gonna have fun with this project, but boy, this confirms it. There is something in her delivery as a solo artist. There's presence and personality. Like, my brain immediately, for some reason or another, went to Beyonce. Like, when Beyonce's known for her singing, I love her vocals when she's singing, but there's something that happens when she's rapping. That because of that agility in her vocals, she's able to play with her tones, play with her loudness, play with her enunciation, right? And create this, like, intensity around her delivery. Jennie's doing the same thing. I absolutely adore this. Not only is she playing with the different like tones and the sections and the energy in her delivery, but also there's something about her repeating her own name so many times that it almost is like a manifestation, or like she's manifesting something into her life, and B, this kind of like self-awareness and breaking the fourth wall, or like looking at herself from a third person perspective, where she's like, yeah, when I take a step back and I look at myself, I'm the shit. People are asking themselves, how can they be me? There's something so emblematic and strong and present in that like lyricism that I just, it's so weird. Cause like I don't know, like any other artist, I would say like their own name multiple times, I'd be like, okay, that's a little self-absorbed, but this sounds epic. It's so different. It works so well for her, and especially to kick off the album like that as a first track besides the intro, that is such a loud statement, and I'm here for it. And I just want to say that that line before the chorus, at the end of the first verse, which is "Don't bore us, take us to the chorus," is such a stab at the music industry of like those quick singles, like short songs. Like the chorus is the only thing that's catchy, and people just want to get to the chorus now. And we've become impatient as a consumer when listening to music. Love it. I love it. She's really talking to us, saying, "Hey, you want to be like Jennie?" But yeah, that's sick. That is sick. Okay, all right. Next track. I'm already overwhelmed. Next track. Start a War. Oh, we're. Okay.
Cause love it whole responsibility. Hold you down, you hold me down, that's just how we've been rolling.
Ooh, production. Oh, that Rollin' and Mornin' and Token. And there's kind of like this vocal fry a little bit, which is pretty cool. Whoa. Okay. I got so many things to say. So first and foremost, I don't think it's going to be my favorite of the project. Having heard other tracks on the album, I'm in love with her high energy ones, and that's the funny thing about the typical format of a pop album. Usually, or at least in many of the cases, all of the high energy tracks are at the beginning of the album, and then you get more of the ballads and the softer ones towards the second half of the album. But now, opposite to what I expected, we already took a dip, which is fun because it's going to create contrasts in the energy and create like this wave that's going to be fun to ride throughout the album. That being said, it's closer to the track that I heard with her and Dominic Fike. Out of all three singles, I personally preferred Mantra. That's one I clicked the most with. Then I would say the one with Doechii, ExtraL, and then the one with Dominic Fike. But I see now the sonic resemblance between the tracks, and I was wondering first, like, how her track with Dominic Fike would match up with the rest of the sounds of the album, especially compared to the other two tracks. And so now that makes a bit more sense. We're going to get some kind of high and low moments throughout the album. So some variety, which is definitely good for the project. There's something about her vocal delivery on that one, which is kind of cool. She's almost like in a vocal fry, but not quite. Like she kind of brings it down to a lower tone, which we can kind of hear. Like she's really being chill about it. So it's like it's a presence of a vocal fry, but it's not 100% like, oh my god. So it's I find it cool as a technique, vocally speaking. So that was pretty cool, and the production so far sounds expensive, so expensive, which is great. So okay, that brings us to Handlebars with Dua Lipa as the next track on the album. So I'm just pulling up the lyrics. Here we are, and let's listen to Handlebars. Oh wait, sorry, Handlebars.
I trip and fall in love, just like a true stay drunk. I always go all in, all in, all in. Over the handlebars, hit down so hard. If I'm alone, falling, falling, falling. We ain't gotta talk about it. Mercy. Why is it love is never kind to me?
Okay.
I heard the fools rushing, yeah, that's me.
Okay.
It burns me time and time again. So why am I still fixing for this frying pan? I know what you're doing for tonight and forever.
Woo!
I could be the rest of your life or whatever.
Like so chill or whatever, you know, whatever you want.
Lips, we could press them together. I don't ever think twice, and maybe that's why I trip and fall in love, just like
Ooh.
a Tuesday drunk. I always go all in, all in, all in.
I love this.
Over the handlebars, hitting the ground so hard. If I'm alone, falling, falling, falling.
Wow.
Another round, another drink. I try to stop, but I can't think about anything else but you. And I'm a little
Hey.
too biased on your love to play it cute. A single kiss, I lost my mind for 7 days and 7 nights. Can't eat, sleep, baby, it's true. Trying to bite my lip, I'm probably gonna slip and say some crazy shit to you. I wonder what you're doing for tonight and forever. I don't ever think twice, and maybe that's why I trip and
Woo!
fall in love, just like a Tuesday drunk. I always go all in, all in, all in. Over the handlebars, hitting the ground so hard. If I'm alone, falling, falling, falling. We ain't gotta talk about it. Na, 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 na. We ain't gotta talk about it.
Ooh. I really, really adore their blend of their tones together. I think it sounds so smooth. There's something about the raspiness of Dua with the softness of Jennie that just blends it perfectly well. This song really gave me the visual of, like, you know those old music videos that they're on bicycles and the like in the neighborhood, slow-mo riding that bicycle going through the neighborhood. I don't know how else to explain it, but essentially it's giving me that nostalgic vibe from being on the bike. But then we have that situation of, like, I tend to be stupid in love and I rush it, and then eventually when it comes to a halt, I hit a rock, I flip over the bike, I fall flat on the ground, and I hurt myself. That's obviously the theme of this track specifically. Which is brilliant. Like, visually, it just clicks in my brain. I can see the vision, which is pretty cool. And two other things. Now that might be a little controversial, but Dua should have done an album closer to this sound on Radical Optimism. There should have been more of that on that album. That would have been epic, combined with a little more of the higher energy tracks. I feel like this works super well with, like, Maria and Happy for You, like towards the other tracks that weren't the singles. It could have been something really, really cool to explore for her. As a matter of fact, I don't know if like how this song started, if Dua wrote it and then she kind of pitched it to Jennie for her track. I'm just trying to look quickly if I can see the credits. Who wrote Handlebars? Written by Dua Lipa, DeLacy, Amy Allen, who also worked on Sabrina Carpenter's album, and who else's album that we just listened to recently? There was another album. It's not Lisa's. Anyway, I forget. But yeah, Dua's credited as the main writer for that track. It sounds like a Dua song. Dua should have gone in that direction. Anyway, enough about that. This is not Dua's album. This is Jennie's album. Love it. Works super well. And I love that part in the chorus that's like, I always go all in, or whatever the notes are. I don't remember because it's literally the first time that I'm hearing it, and I've talked so much that I kind of forgot about it, like the exact notes. But all in, like that switch into falsetto, which is really, really nice. Wow, I'm really excited about that. I'm pumped about this project. Cool. Okay, next one with the IE. Way up. I have no idea what that means. The only thing I can think of when I see IE as an acronym is Internet Explorer. For those who are not Gen Alpha, who are young Gen Zs, who did not really use all that much Internet Explorer. You kind of started off Google Chrome. Yeah, Internet Explorer. Anyway, well, let's see what that track is about. Let me just switch up for the lyrics and next one.
Party in the back room. I don't left you in a restroom.
Oh wait, no.
Way up, all the way up. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I'ma let it go. Shots fired on my way up. Bulletproof glass when I'm riding through. Way
No way.
Give me that, I won't let it go. Shots fired on my way up. Bulletproof glass when I'm riding through. No more cycles on your merry-go. Straight lines are hate crime. Feeling it a scary code. You fucking see of judgment. Watch her dashy flow. Nasty, flashy.
Okay.
Up in motorboat. Target on my name, but your aim's way up. Why are you evaluating me on your day up? Set a fire out, set up warning out. Spectators round, hit a sack, friends out. Way up, all the way up. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I'ma let it go. Shots fired on my way up. Bulletproof glass when I'm
Oh,
way up, all the way up.
it just clicked.
Give me that.
I just realized why it's IE.
Shots fired on my way up.
I'll talk about it after, but I just put two and two together. My brain cells are working.
When I party, turn like a Harley. Sorry, not sorry, yeah. Shadows all around me, close and they crowd me. Breathe, I can hardly. It seems like I control, hold on him. Everybody's cool, but when I do it, I'm the problem. Gave you too much and it's giving spoil rotten. Got me stressed out, being the trending topic. Yeah, watch me.
Woo! Oh, whoa, we're getting a breakdown.
Come give me a kiss. Get the
Okay.
Party in the back room. I done left it in the restroom. Now my attitude is way up, all the way up. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I'ma let it go. Shots fired on my way up. Bulletproof glass when I'm riding through. Way up, all the way up. Give me that, I won't let it go. Shots fired on my way up. Bulletproof glass when I'm riding through. Yeah. Set a fire now, set up warning now. Spectators round, hit a sack, friends out.
Okay. The reason why the track is called With an IE is because this, if you haven't recognized the sample in the track, is Jennie from the Block from Jennifer Lopez. But Jennifer, is spelled Jenny. So that's Jennifer, like Jennie from the Block. And then the with the IEs, like, hey, no, mine is spelled differently. My Jennie is spelled differently on the track. And then obviously Way Up is referring to the lyrics in the track. But because of that, whoa, I mean, it just, and now it matches a previous track, which is, you know, the visual I was talking about, being on a bike in the neighborhood going around. Jennie from the Block is all, it's that story of like, hey, I'm still that girl from that hood or that area, neighborhood. And I'm not changing. Well, this is kind of like the same idea here, where it's almost like where she's coming from, but much more in the like, hey, I'm too chill. I'm unbothered by people. They can do whatever they want, but I'm just gonna do me. Yeah. And then that line, bulletproof glass when I'm riding through, referring back to the handlebars and riding a bike before, and I'm seeing the tie-in between the tracks. That is so cool. Okay, all right. Amazing. I mean, I think that it was a smart sample. Is it my favorite track so far? No, but I really like the concept of it. I like the idea of it, which is technically the same thing as I just said. But anyway, I like it's a smart track. It's really well thought out. And it, once again, production is still epic. Whew, okay, I need to take a breath. I'm so excited about this. Let's dive into the next track, which is actually the next three we already have heard of or heard together. ExtraL with Doechii, Mantra, and Love Hangover with Dominic Fike. Let's go.
To my ladies, run this, ladies, run this. To my ladies, run this, ladies, run this. To my ladies, run this, ladies, run this. To my ladies, run this.
And them joints on the tracks. Yeah. The producer, by the way, them joints, with that tag at the beginning.
Run through your city, that motorcade. Soon as I enter, they close the gate. Presidential through your residential, bitches, nothing. Said fuck your rules as I move them right. Walk in a room and I set the fire. Get a pay, get a last you long. Whole team, they gassing on us. You sit too far, I don't want them charged, so even ask me who's in charge. Riding round, foreign cars, top down, staring at the stars.
We're still riding. We're still in that neighborhood. We're still in the car or a bike. Well, maybe we upgraded from the bike to the car. Anyway.
Riding round, foreign cars, top down, staring at the stars. Attitude, so the stars. Big moves, only extra large. Wait, my ladies running. Wait, my ladies running. Wait, my ladies.
Let's go. Yeah.
Give me cheat, give me purr, give me meow, give me her, give me funds, give me rights, give me fight, give me nerve, give me cunt, let me serve. Let me out, let me in. Knock the doors down, get the keys to the
That
bench.
flow.
In the boardroom, looking bored, cause I'm not here for pleasing the men. Not here to reason with them. Misbehave, mispush my pen. I can't tame my passion for him. Can't keep up what happened to them. We lapping them in. Top of the food chain, boss in a new chain, this and a new thing, no sir. Money on stupid, hopped in a new whip. You still on my old work. This might hurt. I sweat hard, wet t-shirt, extra large, ain't scared of the dirt. Hit that jackpot, now I'm riding round.
Hey. This is so sick.
Staring at the stars. Attitude, so the stars. Big moves, only extra large. Riding round, foreign cars. Top down, staring at the stars. Attitude, so the stars. Big moves, only extra large. This might hurt. I sweat hard, wet t-shirt, extra large, ain't scared of the dirt. This might hurt. I sweat hard, wet t-shirt, extra large, ain't scared of the dirt. Do my ladies run this, ladies run this. Do my ladies run this, ladies run this. Do my ladies run this, ladies run this. Do my ladies run this, ladies run this.
Hey, there's a couple of things that I want to mention very quickly. Although, if you want to see my full reaction to the track, the first time that I heard it, that is available on my YouTube channel. But what I do want to add to that is that I didn't listen to the track all that much since its release because I was waiting for the album to hear it in context, and I knew that like hearing the entire album, I would really dive more into it. The other thing as well is that we kind of have that wave going on in terms of energy. So we had a little bit of a dip, and now we were climbing back up, and now we are back. Like Mantra is next, knowing how high of energy it is, which is pretty sick. And so we're getting that wave. It's really cool, and I love that pride that we're getting in the album. It is similar in terms of themes to what we saw with Lisa last week and her album, but there's something more. There's something a little more rough about it, a little more. I don't know how to explain it. Like Lisa felt like the city, but Jennie is feeling a little bit like the suburb. That's the best way that I could explain the difference between them. They're both referring to like, hey, I am living that lap of luxury. I'm living that life. But there's something in the approach that sounds a little different. It almost sounds like, if I were to compare it to cities, actually, I would say that Jennie's Ruby so far is sounding more like LA, whereas Lisa's sounded more like Tokyo. I guess that's the way that I could describe it. But yeah, no, it's sick. That track is girl anthem, girl power. Incredible. Okay, that brings us to Mantra, which I've listened to multiple times.
Pretty. This that pretty girl mantra, this that flaunt. You just touched down in LA. Pretty girls don't
In LA.
It'll be depending on the
My
day.
brain.
Pretty girls picking a defender.
My brain.
Never let it catch no string. This that pretty girl mantra, she's that stun. I make you wanna swing both ways. Mix me with the drama. Check you like commas. My clothes are pajamas. Straight from the cold plunge. Daytime better using my yard. Quick switch at a fit for the night. Swerving through the lane, we'll be 20 minutes late. Cause we have to do it in our drive-by. Not that deep, I'm not that drunk.
That part.
Have fun, throw it back, all that ass. Me and my sis, we're too attached.
Hey.
Not that deep, but not that dumb. Look at them bodies on the run. Inside glowing like the sun. You're gonna feel this every day. This that pretty girl mantra, this that flaunt. You just touched down in LA.
There's something about it so catchy.
It'll be depending on the day. Pretty girls picking a defender. No, I'm a defender. Never let it catch no string. This that pretty girl mantra, she's that stun. I make you wanna swing both ways.
And then a melody with singing. And the breakdown. So sick. I aspire to have that level of confidence one day. Not myself.
Pretty.
I gotta say, I think production-wise, this is the one that's the most up my alley out of all the tracks before. I didn't mention Them Joints earlier as a producer, and I'm very familiar with a lot of projects by Them Joints across several artists, and I think he's a great producer. Or him, or they... I don't know if there's multiple people. Anyway, doesn't matter. Them Joints. But yeah, no, this is a track that sonically is the most in my lane, I would say. It sounds like a 2018, really just like a fun pop track, but like with a little bit of a rap element, just a little tiny bit to have that energy in it. Yeah, such a good track. Once again, if you want to see my original reaction to it, it's available on my YouTube channel. Alongside the next track, Love Hangover, which is a little bit of a different sound. So this guy has got me questioning how the album is going to go from here, because I know that we have Childish Gambino and Kelly Uchis coming up also after Zen, which I think it's a single coming out today at the same time as the album, or at least a promotional single. Anyway, so many things in mind. Let's jump into Love Hangover. But see, that the sound now makes a lot more sense in the context of the album. Rapping in a falsetto too. That's...
I'm so shady. I don't really mind when you play me. When I stood up, go crazy. I ain't gonna lead you, hate me. Who sent you? Who sent you? Who sent you? Who sent you round? They say it's over, but I keep fucking with you. And every time I do, I wake up with this love hangover. You got me pouring for two. I swore I never.
See, this matches well with Handlebars, I feel. They're like sister tracks almost. Yeah, it really matches theme-wise and sonically.
My lip was cracked. I can't leave this bitch. I had to single, double, triple back. She gon' leave me, but she wants to keep me on. What's up with that? I don't even really got time for all that shit right now. I'm a baby father, and all them jokes she told at dinner last night ain't had me dead. I was playing possum, and when I waited about the check, she said,
oh my god, I just clicked in that line. Playing possum.
Next I'm in her apartment, just watching her get naked, and I thinking with my heart. I ain't even really got time for all that shit right now. But if she wanted it right now, then I could meet you there right now. Even though you barely even drink, we hardly even spoke. But I know when I wake up that I'm still gon' feel it hangover, baby.
But I keep fucking with you, and every time I do, I wake up with this love hangover. You got me pouring for two. I swore I'd never do it again until you came over. I started lying with you, and every time I do, I wake up with this love hangover. I did it again. Call me back, call me back, call me back. You know I'm gonna do it again. Call me back, call me back, call me back. You know I'm gonna do it again. Call me back, call me back, call me back. Oh shit. Call me back, call me back, call me back. Oh shit, call me back.
All right. So a couple of things about this track. A, I have a deeper appreciation for it now that I'm listening to it in the context of the album. It makes a lot more sense as a move. I don't think it was a single that was meant to like be a high performer when she put it out. It was much more of a gift to the fans and something to like lead into the next tracks in the release of the album. The line that made me laugh because I hadn't caught on to the original meaning of it. Or, like the first time that I listened to it was the joke that she said, and all them jokes she told at dinner last night ain't had me dead. I was playing possum. I was faking being dead. Which just the visual of it is so funny in my brain. And then there was something else that I wanted to mention and I completely forgot. Oh yeah, the energy, the production reminds me a little bit, and I was talking about Beyonce earlier as a comparison, but the track "Party" on the album 4 by Beyonce with Andre 3000, this track is giving me like a faster paced version of "Party" in terms of energy. So, and it's a track that I love. So I'm now surprised that I didn't like it more than it did, but it might have been because of the context in which I was listening to it originally. But yeah, I definitely have much more of an appreciation for it now as I'm listening to it in the project. Okay, now next track is I think what seems to be the promotional single that came out today alongside the album. It's called Zen. Let's listen to it.
tell him down.
Whoa, that hit hard.
Yes, I'm what you think about me. Cross me, please. I'ma keep busy. Zen, present, bless. Money can buy some sense. Bitch, case make me better. Fire or quiet chatter. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Okay.
Make them scared. They can move my matter. Nobody gon' move my soul, gon' move my honor matter. Nobody gon' gon' touch my blow my matter. Nobody gon' hold this power. Leave them scattered. No, nobody gon' touch my soul, gon' let my blow like a day.
Whoa.
Shake me.
Interesting.
Thick skin lay like chains on chains on chains. Where the pressure on my neck and rings. Brain, midnight blue.
Ooh. Okay, production. Okay.
Dark I grew. Money cannot buy no real friends.
Mm-hmm.
Can make me better. Fire or quiet chatter. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I make them scared. They can move my matter. Nobody gon' move
Whoa. A lot of vocal production effects in that track. Ooh.
Shake me.
Can't be two of one.
Nice. Nice. This there's something about the track which there were other moments in the album where I almost said it, but I kind of held back. I see some Rihanna influence in it. A little bit from Auntie. There's something about, in terms of the energy, in terms of the delivery, in terms of the production as well. There's, I don't know, did them joints work with Rihanna for Auntie? Hold on. Let me look up. I'm just curious as to see if there's any overlap in terms of producers on the tracks. Scrolling down the track list. Come on. No, hold on. Not Timbaland. No, okay, there isn't. But yeah, no, there's something in the energy and the delivery, also the performance of it, that reminds me of Rihanna a little bit, and I liked it. I this is a harder track. It's a darker track. I might skip it if I'm not specifically in a mood for it, but otherwise I really like how intricate the production is and how many different elements and how much of an ambiance it creates. Yeah, it really hits heavy, but I like it. I really like it. Okay, all right, next track, Damn Right, with Childish Gambino and Kelly, which is, ooh, okay. Hey, no way.
Popped up on your solo, my lonely shit. Didn't even know the type time I was on it. Told you, hoping on the left side, rock the ship. Now you're struggling to keep your eyes on the road. And you saw me with my
Hey! No! Come on! Love Read! Whoa! Damn! I'm gonna say something after the track. I really have to get into Kelly Uchis, don't I? Like, I'm late. I'm really behind on her as an artist. I'm laughing at my own future comment that I'm about to make. You'll see.
Can I be the only one? You feel good to me. You know it. You know it. Damn right. Yeah. I'm dreaming about your body all night. Yeah. I've been with models, they was
Hey! Come through, vocals.
Candy cane glue sticks thumping the range. Hitting top notch means the simpler things. Playing hopscotch, but she landed a square. He never even tried to put her legs in the air. He never even tried to put a baby in there. No matter who you racing when you jump in the set, just know it's gonna come back. A lot of niggas thought that they was working, but she laughing about you stroking the check. The confidence lack. They used to have to talk, but now they look at the watch. The chain and the thing, let me look at them stocks. I walk around Atlanta like I live in a box. She pop a red balloon and now he kicking them rocks. You playing with fire. I said she was the sweetest till she made me a lie. I used to work the middle, but I had to retire. She did me something dirty, but she did it with style. Damn right.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Damn. I mean, it's a great track. I love it. R&B style, that sensuality, that sexiness to it. I'm really, really digging it. And the only thing that I could think of the whole time is, now, if you're a child, if you're less than 18 years old, turn away, block your ears, don't listen to what I'm about to say. This is not meant for young people, but for those who have had action, you know, going on in adult lives and enjoying the presence of other bodies around you, there is a moment sometimes that you hit where you're doing something and then you kind of see physical manifestations of the satisfaction that the other person has with regards to what you're doing to them, and you can't help but like smile and smirk at them, and they go like, why are you smiling? And I'm like, because I know what I'm doing to you, and I know that you like it. And it's kind of like that half smile, like, I know, I'm a pro, I know, like, yeah, you're welcome. So, okay, children, you can now listen to it again, or listen back to the video. But yeah, it's that the whole time I'm like, am I talking from experience? Potentially. I might be talking about it more in the Q&A video that's coming up later next week, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for now about it. But it's I think I might be blushing a bit. It's weird to talk about the topic on stream. It's like there's something about performing it in the song, which is like you kind of abandon yourself into music and people kind of half pay attention to the lyrics and you're really in a vibe, but like straight up talking about it like this to you guys, that's a whole other mood. Anyway, all this to say that was a great track. Really like the features. I really like the production. I really like the lyrics as well. I like the how not the vision, but I like how it created the vision. Great track. Really, yeah. I think it's a very respectable point in the album to put a track like this. So I appreciate that. I respect that. Next one, F.T.S, which I have no idea what that could potentially mean, but we're going to discover that together.
Maybe it's time to take a leap of faith and come to my senses and take my shirt off in the rain.
Okay.
Strike a fucking match, your love and desire, and warm my hands up in the flame. Whatever happened to freedom and honesty?
Oh,
What
wow.
matters to you, it's not that deep to me.
Oh,
Fuck that
okay.
shit. I flip the script. Inside of me, fuck that shit. Over it.
Yeah, okay.
Off the grid.
Okay.
I'm in love, you're in games, switching up, switching they won't fight the urge. I'll go insane, I'll say what I want if this shit's true.
Yeah, we're moving on. We're trying to move on from the ex that we went back to, from what I understand, with Love Hangover.
Freedom and honesty.
Yeah, like freedom for yourself and honesty to your own self.
It's not that deep to me. Fuck that shit. I flip the script. Inside of me. Fuck that shit. Over it. Off the grid.
Okay. It almost, with the length of it and like the a little bit of repetitiveness, obviously, as we have like choruses and verses, but like for the length that it was, it's almost giving like an interlude of like we're getting a shift in terms of mentality. I don't know if it's going to be it's going to reflect in the content of the next few tracks, but it's like the first part, obviously there's moments where, you know, in terms of, and I like this because we have some sort of cohesion in the tracks in terms of lyrics. So we have tracks where it's like that pride that I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to be, you know, like nobody can get to me. Like I'm top shit, you know, but you also have the tracks of like, hey, I'm also stupid sometimes. I go back to my ex where I shouldn't do or shouldn't have done. Yeah, I have flaws like any other human. So this is a kind of like the turning point in the storyline. And what's pretty cool about this is, remember when I said at the beginning, we have this illusion, right? The music and the musical box with the ballerina, like picture perfect, right? Going around. It's like, oh, so delicate and so beautiful. But when you actually take into consideration more of the context, you understand it's not as pretty as it actually seems with the music that's really haunting. Well, that is almost like what we're getting. There was a part of denial at the very beginning, that pride, that front that you're putting up, and now we're breaking apart that perfect image and just saying, hey, yeah, no, things are not as great as they might seem. It's time for me to scratch that, start over, move on, and for things to actually get better overall, and not just in the picture perfect moment of that ballerina dancing at the beginning. So concept wise, to me, everything matches so well. The references between the songs, the overlapping themes between the tracks, the storyline that we're getting, like it to me makes sense as a cohesive body of work, which is pretty sick because I tend to look for that in albums. All right, now that brings us to the next track that is called Filter, which is track 12 out of 15. Oh. Oh, them joints again. Yeah, and that's a producer tag. Oh, Jennie produced it too. We're getting that transition. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, we're getting a switch up. Yeah.
With no filter.
What?
With no filter. No filter.
What?
With no filter. I found it under it all.
Okay.
Simple and so beautiful. Go ahead and judge me. Nothing can touch me when I take it.
Oh, I really love this. I love the switch ups we're getting.
With no filter.
Whoa! We accidentally switched lanes. We're now up my alley in terms of sound. Synthwave, synth pop. Hello.
With no filter. With no filter.
Wait, does that mean that the rest of the album we're switching into that sound? Oh my god, I'm getting excited.
With no filter.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I love the switch ups in the track. It's really interesting. I just really got excited because I'm a huge fan. I think my number one sound that I love is synth pop music, and we kind of ended this track in synth pop. So I'm thinking, are we shifting into that genre for the last 3 tracks of the album? Which that would be epic if we did. But I'm trying to manage my expectations. Otherwise, yeah, we really, like, storyline wise, we really have a cohesion. We have a storyline, guys. This is like the wake up, the feeling better after letting go of that other person. And kind of the with no filter is the other way of saying, like, I don't have to put up a front. I don't have to fake it anymore. It's like I'm actually honest with what I'm feeling, and what's outside matches what's inside. So I really love that. Okay, I really got excited. I want to get into the next one, which is called Seoul City. I have a feeling that it might be like a little bit of a play on words. Obviously in the city soul, but also the soul inside you. And also Seoul City makes me think Korea. Makes me think like synth pop and like the more traditional pop lane that we hear in pop music, in K-pop. Okay, let's get into it. Let me just pull up the lyrics before I do, and let's play. Okay.
Give me up, need your love, touch my thigh, tell me what put you in that mind, frame it up, draw me in, do me right, don't you dare leave my side. I could be a prize, pick me up, flying lights, paradise in Seoul City. I see your soul.
See, yeah, I had a feeling. At least one of the 2 things that I predicted was accurate. The play on words. Maybe not sound-wise, but... Ooh.
miracle. Only listen to my general. He says, my attitude out of control. Tell me what to do, Mr. General. Would
Is that what I think it is?
make me a boss? Pretty please, let me ease your mind. Look at me, can you breathe?
Okay.
I could give you life, apple of oh my eye, pick me up, flying like paradise in Seoul City. See your Seoul City. I see
Okay.
your soul. Yeah. Plus 82, some miracle. Only listen to my general. He says, my attitude out of control. Tell me what to do, Mr. General.
I'm really curious about that lyric. Okay. Okay. Definitely, it's a shout out to where she's from, for sure. And there's a part of it where I'm not sure I understand if it's like some reference to her maybe meeting up with somebody and like having that new flame, and a bit of like, hey, if I'm bossy, tell me what to do now, almost like in a flirty way, but or if there's another meaning to it. I think the song is really fairly new, so on genius.com there isn't that much context to the song. If you guys know, let me know. But yeah, I'd be curious to understand the deeper meaning to that track, especially the part only listen plus 82 some miracle, only listen to my general. He says my attitude out of control, tell me what to do, Mr. General. Like, Mr. General, who is that referring to exactly? A lot of questions. And if you guys are watching this on demand, leave a comment on YouTube. Let me know. I'm curious. Okay, this brings us to the next track, which is a Starlight. But by the way, the previous track was really chill, which I would definitely listen to relax. Okay, Starlight, let's go.
저긴 어딜까?
저 별의 시작과 끝은 어디일까?
나도 모르겠어. 그 사이 어딘가.
I have no idea what that means.
You say you see the starlight in me, shining so bright and pristine. What about the moments in between?
Ooh, like the downtime when she's not the artist.
What about the black mystery?
Yeah.
What about the moments you don't see? It's way deeper than what you think. I'm tired of the
Whoa.
pain. Put all that shit away. I wanna feel everything. I was just a white lie. Truth comes out in time, every time.
Ooh, okay. Okay, where is this going? Whoa. Okay. Okay. That's interesting.
Starlight bright, starlight bright, starlight bright, starlight. Starlight bright, starlight bright, starlight bright, starlight. Starlight bright, starlight bright, starlight bright, starlight.
저기 반짝이는 별처럼 내 꿈속에서 점점 가까워지는 거 아닐까?
Whoa. There's something about it like I'm literally just jumping right into the track and the meaning of it. Like obviously it's about that I can never pronounce that word, juxtaposition between her inner self and her private self and her famous celebrity self, and how she like I got a vibe in the song where she could have been talking to her fans and her audience as much as like a romantic interest, saying like, hey, you're seeing me for like the glamorous side, you're not seeing me for the real self. And her kind of reflecting on the times in Seoul, maybe, where she was, because I don't know what the lines are at the beginning and the end, but it almost sounds like a movie, like an excerpt from an exchange between characters in a movie. So I feel like it's kind of like seeing the past, seeing that movie of her childhood or before she became famous, and like I remember the time where I used to be different, where I didn't have that facade as an artist, as a celebrity to put up, and the character that kind of was built around this. And so yeah, that the kind of being torn apart between those two worlds of that private self versus that public self nowadays, and tying it back to when things were simpler. Yeah, and then verse 2 is really her dealing with it. Okay, I really liked it. That was an interesting production as well. Honestly, there isn't a track that's a miss at all so far on the album. I really like them all. There's some that I like more than the others, but there isn't a track that I'm like, nah, skip at all. And that being said, it brings us to the last track of the album, Twin. And we're getting a ballad to close it out. Okay.
Second write in a letter, and I put in a 12-ounce bottle of Heineken, and then let it go on a whim, cause I know I've been gone too long. But I'm writing a song, it's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song, it's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song, it's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song. Can you just bear with me? We were 10 years in and young and dumb and innocent, my friend, but I knew along that we were wrong. It's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song.
Oh my god, I like that! It's kind of breaking the fourth wall. Not kind of, it actually is.
I didn't leave ya, I still see ya when I'm bumping a shanty, yeah, on a beach, yeah. I didn't hold ya, but I still know ya. We will make things right when we get older. Friend, twin,
Oh.
twin, twin, you and I, we drifted apart. Twin,
Is that a friendship or a relationship that she's referring to? Because it could be both, to be honest.
white clouds under the stars. Do you feel a way? I blamed the time and wasn't time, and we was fighting and colliding, man, I just couldn't stay. And I keep your name so tightly to my heartbeat. Guess I lost you and you lost me, but I put fuel to your flame. I didn't leave ya, I still see ya when I'm bumping a shanty, yeah, on the beach, yeah. I didn't hold ya, but I still know ya. We will make things right when we get older. Friend.
Okay. That actually got me a little emotional. Not teary-eyed, but definitely emotional. It's not often that we get I mean, I've heard it before, but like the drifting apart, is not something that often happens. Like a lot of, I feel like music is a little more dramatic. There is some sort of fight. There's some sort of like climax to it. Not so much references to like when time kind of meddles a little bit in a relationship and pulls you apart softly. And yeah, I don't know if this is about like a friendship or a relationship, like a love relationship, but I think as a song, it's really beautiful. I really like it. I like the chords. I like the lyrics, the softness in her performance and her voice. That was pretty nice. Um, yeah, wow, that was beautiful. I really liked it. Um, I don't, depending on who this song is about, I feel like the end of the album we kind of lost track a little bit of that storyline. It might have, like, we dove a little bit more into other personal topics. But this is yeah, no, that was what a way to end the album. I really didn't expect a ballad at the end, like other projects like Kelsey Ballerini's that we were listening to earlier. Last track was a ballad as well, but because of the overall like vibe of the album, I didn't expect that. And yeah, that was beautiful. I really liked it. I really liked it. It's so soft and um yeah, just that nostalgia. Hold on. I'm reading the description on genius.com. Despite the friendship drifting apart, Jenny believes that as they get older, both sides will be able to and willing to make things right. Wow. Okay, well, that closes out the album. So that was Ruby by Jennie, which honestly, now what I'm about to say is maybe the most controversial part of the video, so I'm ready to be whacked in the face with the comments and everybody answering, but I think this might be the strongest project out of all. I'm not going to take Jisoo's EP because it's an EP, it's only 4 tracks and it doesn't have the same cadence and thinking around an actual LP. But out of the 3 albums that we got from Rose, Lisa, and Jennie, I think this one was probably the strongest in terms of coherence, in terms of production, in terms of performance, in terms of themes and lyricism. I really like this project. It was smart. It covered a lot of topics, but in fair proportions. And there was something in the production that sounded expensive, that sounded true to her, that matched her so well in terms of as an artist and as a performer. I think she worked with very interesting producers as well. Production was great. It sounded expensive as hell. But yeah, that was a great album. I really had a great experience, and I really liked the different topics that we touched upon, how everything kind of melded together. A bit of the nostalgia that we had in like more of the traditional hip hop sounds. Like I said, it really sounded to me like the beginning definitely sounded more like Los Angeles, and then we headed back to probably Seoul, Korea, in terms of sound. So yeah, that was a great project. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That was a great project to listen to, and I can't wait to figure out how the ranking is going to be for those tracks. That's going to be interesting.